the rest of the divisional round playoff games. Ravens, Bills turned out to be a classic. Then you had the other games, which not necessarily as great in terms of drama, even though the Eagles-Rams game was good. Just real quick around the horn, Dustin. Let's start with Dustin.
Go ahead, Dustin.
He's our Bills expert here.
My thoughts on the Bills game specifically, the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl, I think. That's my take on it. I think they're going to beat the Chiefs this weekend. I think the Chiefs' luck's going to run out.
Whoever wins that game is probably going to win
Lamar, everyone's killing Lamar and all these
Eagles
things for his performance, and he wasn't great. But, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I still knew when they got the ball down 8 points, like, like, they're going to score a touchdown. Like, guaranteed this is going to be, we're going to be pucker here in the next 5 minutes. And it happened. I think we got a little bit lucky that Mark Andrews dropped that pass, but they've gotten past Baltimore. I think that the Buffalo, they know it's their time to beat Kansas City. There's a little homer bias in there because of my son, but I'm so looking forward to watching that game this weekend. And on the NFC side of things, what an awesome game that was. By the way, I don't love snow games in the playoffs.
I love them.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
But I don't know that game dictated the best winner of that game. It is what it is now.
What game you talk?
Jalen Hurts was injured in that game.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do anything offensively. And because Barkley's a beast in the conditions, nobody could get footing, and Barkley was out the gates. So anyway, it doesn't matter. They win the game. They're going to the NFC title game again. This has been a fun playoffs. I've really enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing teams that aren't typically there. It's nice to see the Commanders be there.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for the Lions what happened with those guys, but overall, I'm really excited about this Championship Sunday coming up.
Man, so I told the guys before, it was a bittersweet day. You know, my wife came out of the closet, and she
explain yourself.
Please do. She basically, you know, she's from the Philippines, and I tried to bring her up on the Cleveland Browns, but as we are sitting there, and I was hanging out, and she says, "Babe, I need you to put the football game on." I said, "Okay. Well, when you start watching these games?" She was like, "I said the Browns ain't playing." She was like, "No, I must watch Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. I really want them to win." I said, "What? What the hell are you talking about? When did you become a Baltimore Ravens fan?" See, this is how quickly it happens when you take L's as a Cleveland Brown. You got a whole house divided. I'm confused. I don't understand what's going on, but I'll say this. These playoffs make me realize, and you say, why are you so animated right now? These playoffs make me realize when you watch Lamar Jackson and you watch Josh Allen, and you got Mahomes and all these other quarterbacks. It always gives me, it makes me feel sad because we be talking about like regular quarterbacks. And I'm like, do you guys know that this is what you have to do to I want the trophy. And you telling me that I'm going to come out here and go on the road and I'm going to beat a Josh Allen with the roster we have and these retread guys? Nah, bro. Playing football at the highest levels, it was high leverage football. Guys making throws, guys making plays in the weather, in the snow. For me, it just shows you that there's such a higher level of football out there that we have not even seen yet. We haven't even gotten there. And it's just like we have not gotten there at all. Like even that play with, like you said, with Lamar Jackson, you was like, oh, they're going down to score.
Oh yeah.
There was no way in life.
And that play that they hit Isaiah Likely for the touchdown when he was wide, like only Lamar makes that play.
It's
when Lamar is dancing around forever.
Yeah.
He's like the one quarterback you're like, oh, God, the longer he just has time,
100%.
someone's going to get open no matter what. Mahomes similar, too.
Yeah.
But, like, that was unbelievable.
You
don't feel that way about number 4?
No. you know what, this dude.
Brett Favre?
Right. Right. Like, that's wild. Like, I do think the Bills, it is their time. And I'm sorry, Darren. I'm going to just be honest with you, Darren. Shout out to you, Darren Smith, my guy.
Oh, I love Darren.
But the way the Chiefs, listen,
I've had it.
I'm tired of the calls, man. Listen, it was funny when they do the Bengals like that every year. But they're starting to do everybody like that. Like it's 3rd and 65, and it's illegal touching downfield.
Dude, I can't deal with penalties.
I cannot deal with this stuff in crunch time, bro. It's wild.
You're opening a can of worms here.
Now, here's what I'm going to say, because that leads me into what I was going to say. A lot of times in these close games, teams are getting beat by the Chiefs because everybody's obsessed with these penalties right now.
Yes.
And I think it's getting in teams' heads.
Oh, yeah.
All the Texans talked about after their loss was the penalties. Stop it. Stop. You can't control penalties. The league is not cheating for Patrick Mahomes. I don't want to hear it. Did he get some beneficial calls? Sure. Part of the reason he gets beneficial calls is because he pulls this nonsense where he slows down when he's going out of bounds, try to take a hit.
That's fraudulent.
He tries to set up teams.
He tries to bait
That's
teams in
fraudulent.
Yes, and the league's got to do something about it. I think we want to see it. But the league is not cheating for the Chiefs. Everybody is obsessed with the league cheating for the Chiefs nonsense. And I 100% believe it's getting in other teams' heads. They think they got to fight the refs going into the game.
Oh, they do.
And I don't believe that, but all right. And that's why if the Bills are going to win this game, and I think they can, the Bills can't go in with this attitude, the refs are cheating. They have to go in. They cannot be thinking about the referees going into the game.
Here's the thing, Bull. What the league has said to you, not explicitly, but by the way they call the games, you have to be perfect to beat the Chiefs.
I don't
and
believe
the Chiefs can beat you with can beat you with a B- game. And
I don't believe that. You think the league is cheating for the Chiefs?
Bro,
you believe that?
I see. Hey, listen, the questionable calls that Patrick Mahomes gets, nobody else gets.
I don't agree with
Joe
that.
Burrow don't even get them calls. Josh Allen don't get them calls.
That's just we all react to a couple of plays because the Chiefs are on TV all the time.
Don't it seem like every playoff game the Chiefs need something?
Do we have facts to back in either? Because it's not just everybody's saying this. I don't know if there are facts to back it up that they everybody's whining about it and it gets in every team's head and that's why everybody loses. That's part of the reason why everybody loses.
I think
to the
part
Chiefs.
of the reason we remember them too is they're in prime time every
all
game
the time.
they play. So
all the time.
you see every single one.
Every time I see people saying the cheating, there's no upside to cheating for the Chiefs, for the league. There's a ton of downside.
Why ain't there?
What's the upside?
They're the most popular team with Taylor Swift and the most popular people watching.
I think that's kind of overdue, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, they're popular, but I also think when you're a popular team, people sort of get sick of you.
Yes, everybody's sick of the Chiefs.
And
the Bills are a popular team right now. Philly's a popular team.
The Lions were popular.
I'm not saying that they explicitly cheat like it's a written contract. What I'm saying to you is when Michael Jordan was playing, that's what Michael Jordan got. Every call. If you sniff on Jordan, you touch him.
And that probably wasn't true either.
It was.
And here's the thing. If the league were cheating for the Chiefs and it got out, it would be devastating for the league.
I don't think
it's crazy.
Adam, you and I have talked about this for years.
Yeah.
I don't think the league is cheating for the Chiefs. I do think that when you're a really good team or great player, you do get the benefit of getting calls. And it doesn't mean that they're cheating. It means that they're human beings and they sort of watch the game like we do.
And it's easy. It's also easy for us at home watching slow-mo replay to see a call is bad. On the field, it's harder.
It also, you should give some credit to the Chiefs because they understand those crucial moments. They put defenses in positions where they have to make business decisions. They have to make tough calls. Like, you want to grab a receiver, you might get called. That may not have gotten called on 2nd and 10 in the second quarter, but 3rd and 13, fourth quarter game in the line, 2 minutes to go, it's probably getting called.
Listen, if anyone has a right to complain about Chiefs calls, it's me as a Bengals fan.
Yes.
And I don't do it. It's just like you can't rely on the refs. You got to overcome these things. It happens. Let me just say one more thing about this Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. I got to say, and this is someone, as all you guys know, I'm not afraid to have a conversation about race. I think it's important to have conversations about race to keep it real. And race is often a part of the conversation. It's a subconscious thing sometimes. But I got to tell you that the debate with Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, I'm sick of every single time that these guys are talked about, race is always brought into it. And it's unfair to both of these guys. These guys are both great players. They're two of the 3 or 4 best quarterbacks in the league. They're both fantastic. They both had a lot of disappointing results in the playoffs. By the way, at this point in Lamar Jackson's career, he has the same playoff record that Peyton Manning had at this point in his career. So yes, if Lamar Jackson, at some point, he's got to get it done in the playoffs. And yes, Lamar Jackson's had some bad playoff games, and Josh Allen's had some bad playoff games. But every time they lose a playoff game, and they lost it to each other, one of them had to lose. Last year, Lamar beat Josh Allen, or the Ravens beat the Bills. This year, the Bills beat the Ravens. If they lose when they lose to each other, I mean, I just don't understand how you could kill the one guy. And I hate the fact, and let me just say, I hate the fact that if you're a black member of the media and you say anything negative about Lamar Jackson, you get killed. And I think that's absurd. And by the way, it's not just black people that are killing black broadcasters about saying something bad about Lamar Jackson. It's also white liberals. And as a white liberal, I say shut the hell up. Because I'm one, and I'm not doing that nonsense. So stop being idiots, okay? Just because it's everybody's got to call it like they see it. And sometimes it goes, it's ridiculous.
I just click the white liberal part.
Because I'm one. Like I ain't got in that pocket yet. You know, I always saw it. It's all kind of cults that you got on X or wherever you on social media. You'll get into a little pocket. He'd be like, what is going on over here? Like, boys,
Sean King.
I didn't know about this pocket.
Sean King on Sunday.
War. I didn't know.
On Sunday on Twitter, Sean King said,
I didn't see this one.
He said Lamar Jackson did not make a great throw on that final play to Mark Andrews. You would have thought, I don't even know. You would have thought he tried to sell somebody into slavery the way people react.
That same tweet,
it was insane.
He also said in that same tweet that Mark Andrews still has to make that catch.
Yes, both players. It looked like a good enough pass to me. But Lamar Jackson, he said Lamar Jackson should have made a better throw.
So Tyvis, I didn't know Sean was with Snoop Dogg at the inauguration. I'm playing.
I say what?